I photograph what I eat, I send it to an AI, and in 30 seconds, it tells me exactly what I got right, what I got wrong, and what to adjust for tomorrow. That's my entire nutrition tracking system right now. No app, no subscription, no barcode scanning. I'm 50 years old. I'm leaner today than I was in my 20s. And the system that got me here has evolved from a notebook to this. I want to show you exactly how it works. Because if you're a busy guy who's tried tracking macros and quit because it felt like a part-time job, this is going to change that. Step 1. You don't need a food scale glued to your hand. Before each meal, you take a picture. That's it. Your plate, your protein shake, your late night snack you weren't planning on. Doesn't matter. You photograph it. Step 2. At the end of the day, you upload those photos into a conversation with an AI tool. I use Claude, which is built exactly for this type of ongoing daily use. You upload the photos and then write 2 to 3 sentences. Not a report, just how did your day go? What was the thinking when you made these decisions? What was the strategy or the planning behind them? Were you following a plan or were you just reacting to whatever was in front of you? That's it. That's the entire daily input. Takes less than 2 minutes. Here's what happens next. AI looks at your photos, reads what you told it, and gives you an actual breakdown. Where you were solid, where you drifted, and one specific thing to adjust tomorrow. Not 10 things, one. And here's the part that actually matters. The one that most tracking methods get wrong. It's not just totaling calories. It's building a pattern over time. Because your problem isn't a lack of information. You already know a donut has sugar in it. Your problem is you don't have a system that catches the drift before it becomes 6 months of drift. This is the same principle I used with the notebook method I showed you before. Let me walk you through what a real week looks like using this. You upload your first day of photos. You tell it honestly, no plan today, just tracking. The AI doesn't lecture you, it just shows you the numbers plainly. Protein was low, calories came in higher than you'd guess. Mostly from the 2 coffees with cream and the handful of chips at 3 p.m. The stuff that doesn't feel like a meal, so it feels like it shouldn't count, but it counts. By day 3, it's not just reporting anymore, it's noticing. It tells you every day so far, your protein has been lowest at breakfast. That's a pattern, not a one-off. And that's something a notebook alone won't catch nearly as fast because you're not the one who has to spot the trend. It's doing that for you. This is where it actually changes behavior. You add eggs or a protein shake to breakfast because the pattern showed you where the gap was. Not a generic eat more protein, your specific gap at your specific meal. That's the whole loop. Photo, 2 sentences, feedback, adjust, repeat. Now, a few things I want to be straight with you about because I'm not trying to sell you a magic fix here. This will not work if you're not honest about what you tell it. If you skip the days you overate, then you're just lying to a tool instead of a notebook. Same problem, different format. This is not going to replace understanding the basics. And this is not a plan, it's a mirror. It shows you exactly what you're doing, honestly, every day. What you do with that information is still on you. I built this because I needed something I would actually stick with. And after 13 years of trial and error with my own nutrition, this is the simplest, most sustainable version of tracking I've ever used. If you want the exact workflow I use already built, ready to plug in and to start using today, I've put a link below. It walks you through setup step by step. It's free. Go get it. Start with your first photo tomorrow morning and see what the pattern shows you by day 5.